Well, my snow machine's burning to the ground. I managed to get everything away from it in time, but holy jumpets. It was a close one. Well, it's been like 2 minutes, maybe 3, and there's nothing left. No kidding, this is less than 10 minutes. No snow machine. Fortunately, I was able to get all my safety survival gear off. Here comes Pete to save the day. I've been stuck here on my own. I'm sure he's pretty freaked out just seeing smoke on the horizon. But fortunately, everything's okay. So Pete, tell me your thoughts.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a pretty profound thing to come back and see, all right. I'm glad we're all alive.
Yeah, fair enough, brother.
Fucking A, man. Okay, so here we are with the burned up sled down the beach. First thing, we're gonna go down and take care of that sled. We're gonna load it up in a trailer and haul it up on dry land someplace, and we're gonna leave it there and we'll GPS it for future reference. Then we're gonna come back here and we're gonna try and organize ourselves so that we can get the F out of here. And about 12 kilometers away, there's a couple of cabins that are used by people, and we're going to try and leave our excess weight there that we don't need. There'll be a bunch of fuel and whatever crap that we don't need. So the whole idea is to just try and make some kind of a train. We're going to have 4 sleds, 1 toboggan, and 2 men, so to travel that way.
So here we are at the sled. A couple good lessons learned from yesterday. I had my safety kit on quick releases so that I could pull it off and throw it to the side, which had a sleeping bag and a full change of clothes and a bivy sack. Also, my spot beacon was connected to my handlebars, which burned up. So maybe it's important to keep that in your pocket instead of on your sled all the time. And you can see there's not much left. There's no frame. Here's everything in the back. This is all that's left of my GPS. Pretty incredible, and everything happened fast. Less than 10 minutes to close to this state. So here's our proposed solution to our problem.
What's that?
We've made a B train of all the toboggans, 4 in total, ditched most of our weight, and built me a little nest in the middle. It's pretty cold around here, so I built a seat with a caribou hide, a little backrest, and I've got a tarp to keep the wind off. Okay, so we started the run with me riding in the Skimmer, and it is rough as hell, but the load is pulling well, so it looks like we can continue on. So this is what it's like to ride in the Skimmer. It's pretty bumpy, as you can see, but we're making good time and the load is pulling all right. So I just rode 210 kilometers in a Skimmer. It was pretty grim going, but we made it through the day.
It's enough to drive a man to drink.
Okay, so we got a 110K Skimmer ride today, and then we're back to Inuvik. And we've hit the ice road, so our safety margin has increased dramatically, and our 4 Skimmer load seems to be working pretty well. So here's a couple of quick thoughts from the sled burning incident, now that I've had a couple days to think of it. My spot beacon was on the handlebars of the snow machine, so when the sled went up, it was on fire. If I would have been injured in an explosion or anything, I wouldn't have had it. And so I would suggest keeping your spot beacon in your pocket whenever you can. The other thing that really worked out well is I had an emergency bag with quick release straps on the seat of my sled. And when the fire started, I was able to unclip it and throw that bag out, which had a sleeping bag, a bivy sack, and a full change of clothes, so I could keep going or spend the night out. All really valuable stuff. And the last thing was when the sled caught on fire, once I realized it was kind of a lost cause, the first thing I did was unhook the Skimmer that had all the camping gear in it and was full of fuel. It would have been a really rough night out there. It was caught a bad storm without a tent and all of our kind of food and those things. So